I don't know. I think I've definitely, it was just a really good point that like my brain was growing and developing during that time and it learned so much from that trip. Definitely.
And unfortunately, like you were so young, I don't think you were able to like look back on that in pride. But this goes back to what we were talking about with the art and everything like that. Like if you just scribbled something down and it came out really good, it's like, oh, that's cool. I did this. And you turn it into your teacher and everybody loves it and you get an A. What you know what I mean? It's like, oh wow, it's amazing. As opposed to something you strain over and you work over and you
Yeah.
rethink and you think and you give up on and you come back to it and you give up on and you come back to it and then finally it comes together. Even though that might not be as good of an artwork,
Yeah.
that means something to you. That the struggle of that.
Yeah, that experience was definitely similar.
So that ties it back into the running thing that I was trying to explain to you.
Oh.
Right, the struggle that like that I work like I spent a year trying to run 100 miles and I got to 90 and I didn't finish it. But like that race,
Killed it.
that race, I, I know the work that went into it. There's a sense of achievement, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that artwork, there's a sense of achievement afterwards. And it's like, but there's that connection that I think a lot of people don't learn because they have parents or they've grown up in such a chasing comfort, right? That there's value at the end of hard work, that pushing
Yeah.
through something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
and if you're aware of that, if you're aware of that in your head, then when hard work comes, it's like, oh, I know if I do this thing, it's gonna have a reward
Yeah.
at the end, and that reward's more valuable than just
I think that's why I'm so good at school is because like I just like even when I procrastinate or I do childish things, I get it done and I always get an A is because it's hard and normally people would just be like, what's one missing assignment? Let me just go to sleep. But I don't.
and I think that who knows where your career is going to go, right? Where life's going to take you, but that attitude will serve you well for sure.
Sure.
And I think a lot of people don't have that.
I'm hungry.
Okay.